What is up, everybody? It's your boy Pyro, and today we're checking out some Poppy. We're checking out her seventh studio album, Empty Hands. It was released through Sumerian Records, dropped January 23rd, 2026. So just a few months ago. The production, I know, was handled by Jordan Fish from Bring Me the Horizon. I've been following Poppy for a bit. I'm not like a super fan or anything, but I definitely love some of her work. I've been listening to her stuff since Bubble Bath. My buddy Aaron got me, introduced me to the song Low Life, which is an absolute banger if you haven't listened to any of her older stuff. But, you know, Eat was another solid EP. And if we're talking album-wise, the last two albums just have not really done it for me. I wasn't really a big fan of Zig. I just kind of felt middle ground towards it, and I actually feel like I did. Did I not listen to Negative Spaces? I don't know if I listened to Negative Spaces, actually, now that I'm looking at the title tracks and stuff. So I might have to go back and revisit that. Maybe I did and I just forgot. My memory. Yeah. But my favorites, I would say, album-wise, Am I a Girl? I disagree. Flux was also nice. So definitely she has some really enjoyable albums. Even if I don't like the album as a whole, I'm still expecting that there's going to be some really solid tracks on here that I'll enjoy. So very curious. Let's go ahead and jump in with Public Domain.
Solace in the light of the truth. present tense, but leave only half of what you see, and none of what they said.
All right. So I definitely dig the lyrics here. I don't know if I like the delivery over that kind of I don't know, it felt very Manson-y actually. That beat. The guitar was pretty sick though. I don't know if I'll put this one in a playlist or not, but we'll see on a couple. Obviously, even albums I don't listen to, I give them another, or I don't, I don't like. I give another spin afterwards because when I was growing up, you'd grab an album at the record store or wherever, and you'd be giving it a couple spins. And the first time I always listened to an album when I was a kid, I always disliked it. And then on like the second or third listen, something would click and you kind of get what you're listening to. So I try to replicate that a little bit, just, understanding my own brain a little bit. So could just be that it didn't, blow me away on first listen, but that's fine. I'm not going to rate individual songs in this, but I will give an overall rating of the album after I'm done. Again, this is it's first listen, so don't get too riled up, Things change for sure on free listens after. Can't talk worth a damn today. Bruised Sky, and we have a video for this one. Let's try this here. I've been wanting to give this a look-see and see how this works in the new Spotify setup here.
Hope to come for you. There's no one left to get close to too long. Stuck in my chest. Can't keep it under my breath. Let's
That's what I'm talking about right there. Some like really large guitar tones. Her cleans are fantastic as always, as are her the screams. I love the balance here. This is definitely going in a playlist. I really, really like this track. Let's go ahead and go to Guardian, which is the next one. And we got video for that as well.
Or eternal, where is the divide? They try to hold you till you spiral down. They circle, unravel, trying to devise a plan to drain you to the peril and cast you back to the hell I used to know. When other gods lose faith, the city's laid to waste. I will be there. I'll be your guardian. You're in my every breath. I'll give you all that I have left, but I'll be there. I'll be your guardian. Liars hanging shallow, hiding from the light, and all the cowards count the hours down. There's crimson on the arrows, the mud is dressed in white, and all the villains taunting whispers remind you of the hell you used to know. When other gods lose faith, the city's laid to waste. I will be there. I'll be your guardian. You're in my every breath. I'll give you all that I have left, but I'll be there. I'll be your guardian. So keep your paintings on me, 'cause this time we have is all we need to fight Oh, when all the gods lose faith, the city's laid to waste. I will be there. I'll be your guardian. You're in my every breath. I'll give you all that I have left, but I'll be the one. I won't leave you now. When other gods lose faith, the city's laid to waste. I will be there. I'll be your guardian. You're in my every breath. I'll give you all that I have left, but I'll be there. I'll be your guardian. Through the wreck, we leave it behind. I'll be your guardian.
Okay. Like the little vocal effect there at the very end was nice. Obviously, her vocals really carry here. I think this is your pretty typical kind of mainstream rock song, but that's okay. I love her vocals, so this is gonna go right in a playlist immediately. But it is kind of odd seeing Poppy's songs kind of maybe it's just again her older stuff had some chaos elements to it, and this is very structured, if that makes sense. So I don't know if I like that. I like the chaos even when I didn't like it. I love that it was just her music was I don't know, kind of pushed some boundaries. But that's not the it's not the end of the world having just a nice rock track. You know what I mean? That's definitely gonna go in a playlist. I like that a lot as well. Trying to think, I think I might like Bruised Sky a little bit more than Guardian, but Guardian's still definitely up there as a really solid track. Constantly Nowhere, which is a little 28-second interlude here.
Every call was close, and now I know I am constantly nowhere on the felt a weight over my shoulders. How did I know there's more to unravel?
Okay, so Unravel is the next track, and we'll go to video for this as well. I mean, we might as well. Hopefully, YouTube doesn't block the reaction, but if so, this will be a Patreon only, I guess. Yeah, sometimes they don't like the utilization of the music video. That's a lot of times we don't use it in our on our channel, and people get pretty ticked off about it. And I'm like, well, it always gets blocked. So what you gotta do, Unravel.
If every wait is forever, is it worth all the trouble it's caused? My vacant eyes can't read the room. They run me like a spectacle. I cut to the point. I'm switching gears. I'm pulling a knee-jerk first response. Now I'm feeling full. I didn't contain the feeling at all. Watch me unravel, tangled in the thoughts of a doubt. Silence in the shadows. You lift me up to pull me right back down again. Watch me unravel, tangled in the thoughts of a doubt. Silence in the shadows. Lift me up to tear me back down. Unravel, cursing the light, hailing the moon. Falling for what I dreamed to be true. Scratching my throat, painting me blue. Hold me like I want you to. I cut to the point. I'm switching gears. I'm sorry. I blame my own design. Now I'm feeling full. I didn't contain the feeling at all. Watch me unravel, tangled in the thoughts of a doubt. Silence in the shadows. Lift me up to tear me back down. Unravel, closing my eyes. I fell through the sky. A madness is what keeps us all together. Circling swirl, revel in spite. Suddenly you're tired. Watch me unravel, tangled in the thoughts of a doubt. Silence in the shadows. You lift me up to pull me right back down again.
Okay, I was distracted. I didn't even unmute. This was a wild ride. This feels a little bit more unconventional, like I would expect from Poppy a little bit. You have like a kind of a techno-y intro, and then you kind of swing into something that kind of reminds me a little bit of like, maybe it could also just be the music video. Kind of reminds me a little bit of, an Evanescence music video from like the 2000s. You're sitting in your bedroom by the window. There was a lot of stuff around that time growing up that had these kind of music videos, and I do love that. It's a nice little throwback, and then kind of builds up and kind of turns into, in the center, kind of your a rock song, right? Which is fine, and then at the end we have some nice heavies and a nice little vocal filter here and there. This is probably my favorite track off the album so far. I mean, we're only 5 in, but this one's really good, really good. A media playlist. Dying to Forget.
tongue. Don't get to decide. Let your fucking
Ladies and gentlemen, now we are cooking. Hell yeah. That end part is going to go pretty hard live. That's going to go pretty hard live. Oh boy, somebody's getting hurt in the mosh pit on that one. That's going in a playlist. Love it. This might be the heaviest track we've seen so far, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, let's go ahead and hit Time Will Tell. That's, like I said, that's going in a playlist. So
it's never gonna
sorry, we're going to
leave you now, 'cause time will tell if violence follows you too. Posture sustains. I undo what the stitches have done. Tell me, has it all been worth the pain? Why do all the crooks keep calling me home? I open my lungs, rid all the smoke of what never was. I've become a elastic force to change. I know all the iron will never stop. If you let him, it's never gonna leave you now, 'cause time will tell if violence follows you too. And time will tell, pulling the veil for you. Our bones relay, amalgamate with the sins in our blood. While you're open ruins in your wake, why were all my heroes supposed to stop? I'm flooded with haste. I'm cursing your name to the wind as it was. Why does every loser think they're brave? I know all the iron will never stop. If you let him, it's never gonna leave you now, 'cause time will tell if violence follows you too. And time will tell, pulling the veil for you. Cause time will tell if violence follows you too. And time will tell, pulling the veil for you.
Okay. honestly like the vocals here. They're again a nice little like vocal filter. I like that it's like not too abrasive, I guess, or you know what I mean. It doesn't feel clunky or anything. It just flows really nicely. Sometimes with I'm assuming that's auto tune actually, probably. A lot of times with auto tune, you know, it can get kind of cringy if you put a little too much sauce on it. This is gonna go in a playlist. Like I said, it's a nice little alt rock track for sure. Eat the Hate.
What?
Okay, hold on. I want to hear the beginning of this again. It sounds really, really close to that first 5 seconds. Really reminded me of Nirvana, and then parts of this reminded me maybe of Nirvana or Hole even. Yeah, this one's gonna be a miss for me. I don't think I'm gonna put it in a playlist, and yeah, I don't really care for this one. Lyrically, it was, you know. Just the whole flow just didn't quite do it for me. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on this one. The Wait is next.
I haven't the time, and I can't contain myself. The lack of concern that's on my mind is a privilege, often a fit of rage. Either way, your day is yours, not mine. Coincidence, commonplace, do it as you always do. This could all be gone in a moment, or a persistent break the fall. Is forever worth the wait. What pleasure will you find if you entertain yourself? Same punch in the air. Watch the freedom causing you to lose your sight. This could all be yours in a moment, only if it's really what you like. In the back of your head, till the silence keep getting louder. There's a life in us, fill the void that was left by another. Darling, Is this forever worth the wait?
Okie dokie. I think there's some really nice use of poppy elements here. Funny enough, like I kind of like those pop elements mixed in with the alt rock. I think it's kind of cool. I know a lot of people in metal really dislike that, but I'm not really a genre phobe. I don't mind the mixing of genres and playing around with sounds as long as they kind of work. And I think this does work to some degree. For me personally, it's kind of in the middle ground, but good enough that I'd put it in a playlist. The next track is If We Are Following the Light. If! Okay, man, I love that heavy drop in this track for sure. This is going in a playlist. Yeah, the cleans are nice. The drop was really nice. We are leaning a little heavy on like when I come into a poppy album in general. I'm typically she kind of bounces all over the place a little bit to some degree, but there's a pretty heavy leaning on like metalcore and gent to a point that like stuff that it's kind of utilizing has been done before. So it's not really pushing any boundaries by any means, but it's still solid. You know what I mean? Like it's not a bad song by any means. Playlist. Blink. We get a little interlude here.
What I had loved the most, now I've outgrown. If you were meant for me, then I'll let go. It was a blink and now it's over. If you should know, I'll hold you under my wings.
Okay. I don't think this one flowed quite as nicely as Constantly Nowhere, but it also didn't really, take away from anything either. Ribs is the next track.
Can I hold your love between my ribs while you weigh me down to something thin? When I get back up, feeble and frail, and then I won't see you as the same again. You were so quiet when I needed you, was clamoring for something true. Now if I close my eyes, I can feel you vanish into blinding light, to what I can't recognize now. I splinter and divide, go on breathing, leave me to my own device. Time was all I need to see. Before I quit, I got to vent, but the sorrow draws lines across my chest. Oh, pale in my lips, my chin so high, broke my neck, and I can never see you as the same again. I ignore the chatter of my mind, I sink into the scene to hide. All the color is a mess. Is there a means? Is there an end to this? Oh, if I close my eyes, I can feel you vanish into blinding light, to what I can't recognize now. I splinter and divide, go on breathing, leave me to my own device. Time was all I need to see. Drive under by the tide. You took a twist of the memory that we made. All to my understand. If I close my eyes, I can feel you vanish into blinding light, to what I can't recognize now. I splinter and divide, go on breathing, leave me to my own device. Time was all I need to see. Again. Hey.
All right, this one's going to be a bit of a miss for me. It's definitely kind of in the middle ground. It tried to kind of utilize some of that, some of the pop elements, and then for swap up again. We also had the kind of the in the drum section, kind of that kind of almost techno feel. I don't think that's the proper usage, obviously. Like I don't think that's what techno is, but it kind of gives me that vibe a little bit. And then we also tried to use screams as a swap up again. So in my opinion, this song is just really stale, comparatively, because it's utilizing a lot of the stuff we've already seen on this album. Kind of makes it feel a little pointless, to be honest with you. So this is going to be a miss for me. Empty Hands.
The feeling of insanity. Now what's become of you? It's looking under me. Sucking sorrow, like a lost sleep. Let the reputation suddenly on the eyes are away. Look away, look the fuck away. You're losing me. The terror's on with me. You don't remember me. Forgotten.
Okay, I'm going to put that one in a playlist for sure. I enjoyed that. Nice little heavy track to end this LP. Now, we get to talk about the album as a whole. I like to get the negatives, of course, in my opinion, out of the way. I think one of my big negatives here is that a lot of this feels really structured comparatively to a lot of stuff I've heard from Poppy. Almost to a point that like some of these just kind of feel a little bit like radio metal. Not that it's necessarily a bad thing. I know Poppy's kind of always taken a pop sound a little bit and added like alt rock and metalcore and gent and what have you, right? But I felt like in this one, it was very structured songs, and they leaned on like that techno sound or the screams or just a few other elements to give a swap up. And so it kind of started feeling a little stale by the end for sure. Um, Other than that, there may be a few songs in here that I'm just like, I feel like honestly like Eat the Hate, like kind of a not good song, not good. I feel like that honestly should have been cut. Um, Now on the positive side, I really love her vocals. I think her vocals really carry through here, whether it's um, a little bit more of a poppy sound, the alt rock vocals, the metalcore, what have you. I think her vocals really carry this. The production's nice. It doesn't really blow me away though. Again, because some of it just felt a little too polished and kind of took away from the uniqueness of her. Uh, the mm, there were some really nice spots that it dropped that had like nice drops as well, like metalcore gent vibes. Um, so there were spots that I enjoyed for sure, but I feel like this almost gives more of a starter, like somebody who like I would show this to maybe like my dad to get him into heavier stuff, right? Somebody who doesn't really listen to metalcore, but if you've listened to metalcore quite a bit, this doesn't really push any boundaries creatively, which typically that's what I expect from Poppy. And it's not a problem that she wants something a little more structured either. I just think I prefer when she pushes the boundaries quite a bit. Um, and I kind of wonder if that's a little bit due to Jordan Fish. Is it Fish? I just drew a blank. Yeah, Jordan Fish. Because I did read an interview not too long ago where he was talking about trying to kind of bottle in some of that creativity to a maybe not creativity. That's not exactly. I'm paraphrasing for sure, but essentially trying to make it less chaotic and more of a nice sound. So I feel like that might be one of the issues there. But again, it's not a bad album. It's a fun album. I'm going to give this one a flat 6. I think this is a good album from Poppy. I'm going to be jamming several tracks from this for sure, just on first listen. We'll see if maybe it grows on me on second listen. But yeah, a 6 is in my ratings a good rating. I know a lot of people nowadays think like good is like a 7 or 8, and that's not the case. 5 is middle ground, guys. 5 is middle ground. 5's it's okay. 4 is bad. 6 is good. 7, great, and so on and so forth, right? So I'm a little bit of a stickler with that. I know people get rather irritated about it, but it's just the way I rate. Makes the most sense to my brain. But yeah, no, this is a fun album. I'll return to it. I re-listened to it. Obviously, in a heartbeat, I'm going to re-listen to it a few more times to see what falls in a playlist and what doesn't fall in a playlist. But I'm saying, like 5 years from now, I wouldn't mind coming back to this album at all and jamming out to it. Essentially, I think most good albums you would want to do that with. So yeah, shout out to Poppy, first of all. If you guys are a fan, make sure you add the songs to your playlist. Support the artist. Check her out live. I imagine that would be pretty sick. She's got some shows coming up here in Washington and Philadelphia. She's got merch available as well. So there's plenty of ways to support. But obviously, if you're broke like the majority of us, just throw the songs on a playlist and share them with your friends and family. That'll do. I'm Pyro, Slays Music. If you enjoyed my content, hit that sub down below. Hit the likey like or dislike if you really don't like my face. Understandable. But most importantly, I want you to support the artist. That's what we're all here for. It's the only reason I'm able to do what I do. So yeah, get out there, support Poppy, guys. And this was Empty Hands by Poppy. Peace.